Hey, what is up YouTube? This is Ryan here. I just wanted to make a quick video here kind of showing some of the progress I've made on one of my projects I've been working on the last few months here. It's called the Nintendo DMG Switch. This is going to be up for sale on my eBay channel. I just wanted to do a demo video so that you guys could kind of see what I've been working on. So this Game Boy here has been pretty modified. Right now it's kind of lacking the faceplate cover, but I just had put it together and wanted to kind of show a functionality video. Basically, yeah, this is a completely portable console now. So you can see here I've modified a NES controller to be able to be plugged in directly with this connector. Carefully plugging it in here will allow the user to be able to control the A, B, left, right, start, and select buttons, and up and down as well. So that's fully functioning controls, in case you wanted a controller feel instead of the kind of in your hands. Right here, this is the standard pitch control that I install in all my units. This one will allow you to go from nothing, pretty much crunchy, slow, distorted audio and clock speed, slowly bringing it up with the potentiometer here to really high-pitched, fast-paced audio. And this is the on-off switch right here for that. So you can go between the original clock and the modified clock. I did have to move the audio out from right here to here. This was in an effort to be able to make room for the controller port. This can be ringed on here in case you want it fully tightened, but if not, you can just leave it either way. So at the top here you can see there is a Vga Output Mod. This is by Benn. So basically it's just a chip that allows the Game Boy to be able to be outputted onto a television or monitor. Now this does make it so that the Game Boy does not have the capacity to output sound from the speaker, as I had to remove the speaker to be able to fit that chip right here. It was a rather large chip, otherwise I would have found a different spot for it. I do have these modified buttons as well, custom from Handheld Legend. The same goes with the backlight and the glass screen cover that I will be adding to this one. Now this guy has been a long process in sort of design and trying to fit all these components into the actual enclosure itself. But enough talking about the design. Let's do a test run. So what better game to test this with than classic Tetris? So you can kind of see right away there's a couple things that are lacking with this, which would be the immediate sound of the Game Boy and the Biversion mod that I usually add to these units. However, the backlight still helps with the overall contrast and being able to see the screen. Say we were to switch on controllable pitch, you see the frame rate's really low. When I turn it to the left, switch it over to the right, it's so fast. So you can see here, as I click the buttons on the NES controller to the right, it should correspond to the game. Start, select, B, A. All of that's there. Say you want to mess with the audio, throw on that controllable pitch. Or even if you wanted to play the game at an extremely slow rate. I did install the Pro Sound audio mod as well with this one, giving it much better bass definition and overall quality of sound, as it doesn't go through the digital filter that's previously installed on the DMG. All the controls still work on the actual Game Boy itself, even with the controller plugged in. So you can really go in between if you'd like. But say the screen just isn't doing it for you. Then all you'd have to do is plug in the VGA to the top. Upon carefully plugging in that VGA cord, making sure that it's going in straight and aligned, we now have video both on the screen here and on the screen here. So you can see we now have VGA output as well as control. Another cool thing that I found with this mod is that when you do turn down the pitch to extremely slow or the game clock to a really low level, there's some pretty cool artifacting that happens on the actual VGA output. So this could be even used for art. Say for a concert, you put this on the screen, have some pretty glitchy art of different games that you like. All of this is still controllable as well. You can still play at this speed, however it is going to be dismally slow. Say you want a speed run. The goal of this project was to make a Game Boy somewhat similar to the new Nintendo Switch. Now, this is far from the Nintendo Switch, however, it's the adapted Nintendo DMG version of the Switch, seeing as it is basically a portable console at this point. This is probably the most difficult project that I've taken on in terms of Game Boy modding. It was a very challenging struggle to be able to figure out where things would fit, how everything's going to come together, and even when putting it together I found many troubles that I had not anticipated. I really enjoy the Game Boy community, so if anyone's looking to possibly figure out how to do this on their own, I would be more than happy to help. Thanks for coming by and checking out the mod. If you liked it, please leave a like. If you have any sort of questions, feel free to comment them in the section below or send me a message. I'd be very happy to help you out in any sort of way with Game Boy mods or any questions in terms of this build. I'm going to start trying to post more on this channel again. I'm going to try and start posting some of the projects that I've been working on, as I've been very busy with them. Well, hopefully you enjoyed the video, because I sure enjoyed making it. I hope you guys have a great one, and I'll see you next time.